Hey guys, PJfan94 here, and I'm going to tell you about me and my life. It could be weird stuff because I'm a little weird, which I got from my dad, and I'll be using my hedgehog form, and since I don't have a board to draw on, I'll use paint. Enjoy! My name is Emily Michaela Vance, and I was born December 21st, 1994 at General Hospital in Auburn, Washington to Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Tracy Vance. I loved to dance and sing as a little girl and loved The Little Mermaid growing up. But one band I hated as I grew up was Korn. So whenever I threw a tantrum, my dad would play either Twist or Chutes and Ladders, and I would scream and run to my room as my older brother Jonathan just laughs at me and encourages my dad to turn up the volume so I'll scream more. But Dad finally stopped when we moved to Nevada the first time. My first playmates were two girls, Morgan Lane Knits Fulser until her mom divorced her dad, Darren, and Jessica Noyer, who was a few years older than me. When I was 5 or 6, we moved to a 2-bedroom apartment in Las Vegas, Nevada. My brother would sometimes sleep in the guest bedroom or sleep in our bunk bed. I was often teased in daycare being called a freak, geek, creep, and a crybaby. That's why I get mad whenever people blurb bad comments about me on YouTube, DeviantArt, and fan fiction. Then in first grade I met a nice teacher who helped me get over my shyness, and soon I made friends in the lunchroom of the school. But that teacher left because she had a grandson and quit her job to retire. But other good things happened in Nevada. We learned a lot about N64 games, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, the Donkey Kong 64, and Super Smash Brothers. Then after I got through first grade, we moved to Newport, Oregon, where my life was a lot better and exciting. I made good friends and got to hang with them both in elementary school and middle school. Many of them even came to my birthday parties. We got a Nintendo GameCube with Super Mario Sunshine and a Nintendo Wii years later. I became a big fan of Pearl Jam and developed a big crush on the lead singer Eddie Vedder because of his voice. I learned about YouTube and all Mario TV shows and Sonic the Hedgehog TV shows. Then my brother and I both got glasses while Mom got contacts. Then when my brother graduated high school, we moved back to Las Vegas, where more good things happened. My friend Katie showed me Sonic X, which made me a fan of the Sonic franchise. I got Sonic Unleashed and Sonic and the Black Knight and beat both games, and even learned about the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series. I also got Sonic and the Secret Rings with a game guide in my own computer. I had a dream that Eddie Vedder took us to a Pearl Jam concert and taught me how to play a guitar, and another where Eddie saved me and my cousin Kenzie from a raging storm in Auburn. Then we moved to Post Falls, Idaho, where we live right now. Both good and bad things happened. First, good. We saw Pearl Jam in Portland, Oregon, and Spokane. We had so much fun. I graduated high school with success in my final grades and made more friends in high school. I was even put on the waiting list for a job in a program for people with autism. Now for the bad stuff that happened. My great aunt Judy died along with some of my other members of my family, including my great-grandma Catherine, my dad's grandma from his mom's side. My Aunt Casey moved from Idaho to Texas, and my grandparents on my dad's side moved to California from Lake Oswego, Oregon. I joined YouTube on May 10th, 2010 and uploaded my first video in 2012 and joined DeviantArt in 2012 and have joined fanfiction in 2013. My dream is to become a singer, actress, director, and maybe a writer someday. Favorite movies include The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Little Mermaid. I also like rated R movies like Into the Wild, Walk Hard, The Dewey Cox Story, The First Child's Play movie, and This Is the End. I even love a lot of other movies for kids unless it's for the whole family like The Land Before Time. One night I was on my old Windows laptop when I saw the plot line to the final story of Sonic 06 and read about the kiss. Then a few days later I watched everything on YouTube, and when I saw the kiss, not only did I see the light of the Chaos Emeralds bringing Sonic back, I saw the light of love, and the light that meant to the love between Sonic and Elise together was special. That's what inspired me to write stories with Sonic and Elise as a couple. The first Sonic crossover with Sonic as the main character and Elise as his love interest was The Nightmare Before Christmas Sonic style. You know, not all stories that came from my mind. My 3-story series for Elise's true love that came from a nap series called Delicious, which stars a girl named Emily who owns her own restaurant. And Sonic crossovers like the Beauty and the Werehog, the Little Merhog, and Snow White Elise were inspired because I loved all those movies as a little girl. I support couples like Sonic and Amy because I always thought pink and blue would be an amazing mix, and Sonic and Amy are really close. That's proof that they love each other. Shadow and Rouge because they look so close even from the start in Sonic Adventure 2. Silver and Blaze because in Sonic 06 they seem to love each other's company, and deep down they both had feelings for each other. Tails and Cosmo because their tale of love was so beautiful and sad. And Sonic and Elise because Elise may be human and Sonic may be a hedgehog, but they still love each other deep inside their hearts throughout Sonic 06. Favorite bands include Pearl Jam, Hailstorm, Korn, System of a Down, Presidents of the United States of America, Crush 40, and Gas-Huffer. Thank you very much for watching. This has been PJfan94, and I hope to see you soon.